cut short. So I taught a leadership class last year as the head TA, which is now going to be Beatrice's job next upcoming year. So basically I was talking about, the virtual circles, we created a guide that touched based on like have your camera on, have your mics on, but we would also make like a diagram where we would put like my name, Cassie's name, Esmeralda's name, Beatrice's name, and we would kind of do like a little virtual circle, and we would place each of their names so we can know who was next on talking. And we would basically do what we just did. We would start the circle with the mindful moment. We would go off on a round, say like, hey, how are you feeling? Or like a check-in. We'll do a check-in, how are you feeling? And then after that, we would try to do community building. So we would do the hands up, hands down. We would do another activity where we would count to a certain number without telling each other when to say a number. And then if we both said like a number 2, then we would have to start all over. So then these are some of the, this is the guideline that I was just talking, that Dr. Vod was currently sharing. So in that guideline, we have still watch your airtime, snaps of affirmation, like we mentioned here. The talking piece, obviously we can't really have a physical one, but we would have one in the mindset of having a diagram and to see who's going to speak next. We have like certain rules, like mute your microphone if you're not speaking, have your camera on as a form of respect. And then specifically to use laptops when doing virtual circles, because it's easier to see everyone's faces and seeing every grid, as opposed to the phone when you have to like scroll through every screen. And then we have focusing on the speaker, and whatever we say in that virtual circle stays in there. So it's similarly to the norms that we have here. It's just really having to adjust the activities that we do more so, because obviously, like Esmeralda said earlier, we can't do the step up, step down activity in a virtual form. So we had to modify and say hands up and hands down. So those are the things that really are more to modify when it comes to virtual circles. And then the diagram with people's names around it, it's really helpful to have it in place as a talking piece.